Better pick these up before they become collector's items.
God, oh my 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 god, Shawik!
Now that is a big boner.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're concluding our Overlooked Games per Generation series with the top 10 games of the 7th generation. For those not in the know, the 7th generation of gaming covers games from the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, Nintendo DS, and the PSP, as well as PC games released between 2007 and 2012.
Don't you read the papers? Just the sports section.
Be advised that in order to convey how great some of these games are, some entries might reveal spoilers.
Worst day of my life. Was my idea.
Number 10, Condemned: Criminal Origin. We're starting things off with a creepy survival horror game that puts you in the role of FBI agent Ethan Thomas, investigating the various murders of other serial killers, perpetrated by the mysterious serial killer X. Featuring brutal melee combat thanks to hard-hitting weapons, great sound design, and very low lighting for a constant uneasy feeling that someone or something is watching you from the shadows.
Federal agent, come out peacefully or I will use force.
Number 9, Brutal Legend.
I can fix anything, except that. Metal is dead.
Are you a fan of heavy metal? If not, you can still enjoy this game, but it would probably help if you did.
It's called heavy metal, and it's the real reason you should bang your heads, not for that guy.
Jack Black stars as Eddie Riggs, the self-confessed best roadie ever, as he finds himself in a dimension inspired by heavy metal that's totally not hell. There, he fights hordes of creatures of darkness with the awesome power of metal, which can mean two things: a magic guitar or an axe to the face. This Tim Schafer mashup of action-adventure and real-time strategy elements is furtherly topped with hilarious cameos from heavy metal icons.
Who? Oh, me. Oh, I'm nobody. I'm just a guardian of metal.
Number 8, Shadows of the Damned.
If Mr. Man-on Monster wants to play, magnifico.
What happens when you combine the legendary developers Suda51 and Shinji Mikami? You get this straight-up bizarre horror comedy.
Johnson, do I take this strawberry?
Yes! Jeez, excuse me for having a little fruit fantasy.
As demon hunter Garcia Hotspurs, you must literally trek into hell to battle all manner of strange and horrifying demons. Thankfully, you have the help of your talking, floating skull Johnson, who takes the form of your various weapons throughout the game, and also provides some amusing tongue-in-cheek commentary throughout your experience.
Well, I'm just saying, demons are buttholes. You really wouldn't like it there.
Number 7, The Saboteur.
You're mad enough to break that bottle over my head, but you won't lift a finger to help these people, eh? This isn't my country.
In this stylish open-world game set during the Nazi occupation of Paris during World War II, being French has never been so satisfying. The interesting feature of this game is the use of color. A district will be shown in black and white, with only the city lights and the red of the Nazi flag shown in color if the Nazis control it, with the area gradually regaining its full color if you liberate it from the invaders. Taking a page from Schindler's List, this delivers a surprisingly symbolic experience. Number 6, Metro 2033. Out of all the post-apocalyptic games we've played, this one is by far the most depressing scenario. But hey, it's Russian after all.
Drunk again. Get the hell up, you slug.
In the aftermath of a nuclear war, survivors are driven to live in Moscow's underground metro system to survive not only the harsh Russian winter, but also the creatures on the surface mutated by the nuclear fallout. As if all that wasn't bad enough, post-apocalyptic versions of the Soviets and Nazis emerge to make your life even more pleasant. And when it comes down to brass tacks, you can't go in guns blazing either, as ammo acts as currency, so you'd better watch your fire if you want to survive. Number 5, 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. It's it's rare for us to give visual novel games the time of day, since they usually have to have a really compelling storyline for us to be hooked. Thankfully, 999 not only enthralled us with its branching storyline, but also from the cryptic puzzles and intriguing mystery it contained. You follow Junpei as he finds himself caught in a game of deranged minds, a la Saw, aboard a desolate cruise ship with 8 other people. Your actions can mean life or death, so choose your allies wisely. Number 4, Bulletstorm. At first, this game seems to pride itself on being politically incorrect, but mixing the over-the-top action with a high score system made for a surprisingly addictive gameplay loop. Full of crude humor, the game sets itself further apart from other shooters thanks to an energy whip to lash enemies towards you and a super powerful boot to deliver powerful kicks against, well, anything really. Obstacle? Kick it. Someone you don't like? Talk to my boot. Enemy too close? Have you tried kicking it? Number 3, Spec Ops, The Line.
How many will be alive tomorrow? I thought my duty was to protect this city from the storm. I was wrong. I have to protect it from you.
Inspired in part by the novel Heart of Darkness, you play as Captain Martin Walker, an American soldier sent to save the man who once saved him, Colonel Conrad, who has disappeared in sandstorm-ravaged Dubai.
We need to get out of this storm! Up ahead! You see that? I see it! Go, go!
The game eventually takes a twisted turn when you begin to realize that the enemy you are seeking might not be the one you thought they were.
We were helping.
What?
Dealing with issues like PTSD, the desire to be a hero, and the ethics of war in general, you'll be remembering this one long after the credits roll.
I did what was necessary!
You don't get to make that call!
Number 2, Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Yes! Give me a stop! It works.
Just like our last entry, this one is based in part off a classic novel. In this case, the Chinese tale Journey to the West, reimagined into a post-apocalyptic United States setting. The game tells the tale of Monkey and Trip, trying to return to Trip's home village, with Monkey bound to Trip via a slave collar. The gameplay is rich and exciting, ranging from close-quarters combat to daring acrobatics and nail-biting escape sequences.
Impact in 10 seconds.
On top of that, Monkey is played by Andy Serkis, who also did the motion capture for his character, so you know his performance is gonna be memorable. Man, Serkis is totally the go-to monkey guy, eh? Before we unveil our most overlooked game of the last generation, here are a few honorable mentions.
Sounds like a little girl in a man costume.
Number 1, Mirror's Edge.
We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge.
Topping off our list is this stylish free runner that puts you in the shoes of a parkour master. Taking on the role of Faith Connors, you do almost everything a free running vigilante would do, and that includes doing ridiculously dangerous stunts on top of giant skyscrapers, resulting in some breathtaking moments. Strong and interesting female protagonist, unique gameplay mechanics, and a beautiful soundtrack, Mirror's Edge was really loved by those who played it, leaving them clamoring for a sequel to this day.
It's fine. Someone's bound to start shooting at me soon. Get going.
Chances are, due to the nature of this list, we've overlooked a few underrated gems, so let us know which your favorite games didn't get the recognition they deserved, and for more informative top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.